Hey, this is JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore, 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio, 43617 419 531 6097. JC's Comics and More at hotmail.com. Find us on Instagram at JC's Comics and More. Find the Facebook link in the description below. This is Thursday, December 20th. Or excuse me, Thursday, December 8th. I've had a long day. I had a lot going on today. Me buying this collection certainly has me a little scrambled, a little bit getting ready to process these and what I getting this collection. So my brain's right not here. I was had stuff earlier that was happening and took my mind off of stuff, but anyways, bought 9 Marvel #1s off of this guy that he brought in. These are supposedly the best ones he has. That's all he bought was Marvel #1s when he was a kid, and these are the ones I bought off of him today. I should have these processed by the morning. So if you're interested, the shop doesn't open until noon. That's when I'll be here tomorrow at noon. Unless something happens, I will be here at noon. We are open 7 days a week also for your convenience, just to let you know. So if you're interested in these, so you calling at 9 at night or 8 in the morning isn't going to do any good. Or you sending me a message, because when I get here in the morning, I've got to fire up the computer, but if I got people in here, I don't get to my computer that often, as often as that. Still getting inundated with annoying calls.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, this is Mina with the Medicare Department at Healthcare Benefits.
See.
How are you today?
Well, I'm okay. See, annoying calls.
Okay, great. So, like I was saying, I'm with Healthcare Benefits, and I'm calling
We've got these
because
comics
the
here.
updated plan for Medicare has been released, and it may give you some better access to things like dental, vision, hearing, and over-the-counter benefits.
Hey,
now, these
didn't that sign up? That sign up
given,
ended yesterday,
so
right?
we're calling to make sure that you're actually getting everything.
Anyways, this is the first comic here of the collection. The best comic I'm going to show you at the end there, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you already know what the best comic is because it's already in the description. But we got the special Marvel edition featuring Thor, double feature special. This reprinted some of the Journey in the Mystery stuff, I do believe, or very early stuff with Thor. John Romita cover, I believe, and although it might be Herb Trimpe, may have maybe penciled it with John Romita doing the inks. We'll move on to the next comic. And like I stated, I will be taking pictures and putting them up on the shop's Facebook page, which again you can find the Facebook link in the description below. Here we've got the king size special, Daredevil #1, original story with Electro and his emissaries of evil. I know somebody's probably saying, no, he's Daredevil. No, he was just a devil then. He was Daredevil. He wasn't quite evil yet. You know, I'll fight you on that. He was just the devil. He wasn't the evil guy yet. But great Gene Colan artwork in this here. It's a pretty clean issue, as you can see as we're looking at the spine here. And again, I'll have some very high detailed pictures on the Facebook page. Now you saw this here. There's a small tear in the first few pages of the book there, which is too bad. It kind of takes away from it. And then on the back here, gonna hang up because that thing's annoying, but somebody might call back and be more annoying. Again, he just collected just #1s, which is too bad because there's a lot of really great books. So there's no Fantastic Four 48, Hulk 181, Amazing 129, nothing like that. No Thor 125. But let's move on to the next comic. Silver Surfer 1 It's too bad this one is in the shape it's in, but it might be more doable price-wise for someone than the issue I currently have at the shop. As you can see, detached on the front and a little bit on the back cover here, but that's the least of it. We've got this here. This was a well-loved book. I think he traded a friend for some of these. I think that's what he told me. There's the back cover. And that there is just a fold. Fold that back over. You know, pressing would probably help this book, but there's stuff that just won't help. You know, somebody will say, you know, I've seen books on some of the comic sites on YouTube, and guys are like, "Oh, press that; it'll turn it." You know, you can't press out a spine split. You can't press out, you know, all these color breaks or tears. There's only so much you can do. You know, he's not Billy Graham. So we'll move on to the next book. Captain Marvel #1. It's a little bit better copy than the one I currently have at the shop. As you see, each one gets a little bit better as far as condition. But this does have multiple spine creases. Those are multiple spine creases, and pressing that would help that. But again, you've got multiple spine creases and color breaks. But this is still a very nice looking book. As you can see the shine on the book. Let's open this up. And you can see how the cover just falls back. That's a good sign there, despite the spine creases. Let's take a look here. The back cover is pretty nice. As you can see, a lot of those spine creases did not migrate to the other side. Okay, let's move on to the next comic. I think going to be some people very, very happy and intrigued by this one. I think this is a little bit better than the Doctor Strange I have right now in the shop here. You know, the top here, that's with the creases. You know, that's unfortunate there. But the spine is pretty clean. Again, somebody wants to send this in, you know, pressing it would help, but it really doesn't. It lays pretty flat. Let's open this one up as well. See, this one doesn't fall back. This one, whereas the Captain Marvel fell back, this one doesn't fall back like that. Oh, and this does have the Marvel value stamp in it. I think that's my second newest one from this collection. I got one that's a little bit newer from 75. Small crease there. And I'm going to go get the other Doctor Strange one so we can just compare the two. So I'm done with this one here. I'm going to pause and we're going to grab the other Doctor Strange. Yes, looking at the one from the new collection, slightly better. As you can see, there are some creases here along the spine, some very minor creases. I can feel a little bit of a start of a spine roll, where it's starting to roll in a little bit. You got some creases there. You've got this here. Now, this corner is certainly better than the other one. And the top edge is certainly better. But nice sharp corners on both of these comics. And the back cover on this one I think is slightly a little bit better. And I'll put up pictures of this one on the Facebook page too so people can compare the two. But I'll let you know I do have somebody that will probably be interested in one of these two. So just let you know. We'll grab the next comic. Here we go, Iron Man and Submariner 1. This bridges the gap between Tales of Suspense 99 and Iron Man 1, and Tales to Astonish 101 and Submariner 1. Pretty clean copy, although it does have dust shadow running down this edge here. It has some sharp corners. Very clean, very bright and vibrant. Not much as far as there's some color break there, but not much as far as spine crease. Now you do have some up front there, up at the top. There is the back cover. And again, you've got dust shadow on the back cover there. You do have this piece missing here that might have been some sort of insect got to that. That's what it kind of looks like. Now see how the cover is on this one. This, I think it's gonna fall back. No, it almost felt like it was gonna fall back, but no. So, we got Iron Man Submariner 1. Very important, I think a very undervalued book, because this again was the book that bridged the gap. Because if you didn't have the Iron Man Submariner 1, how could you have Iron Man 1? Very clean copy. Nice bright purple. Do have a bit of a color break in that corner there. As we go down, we can see a little bit of color breaks along those edges there. You got a slight fold here. Not many spine creases at all. This is a very clean copy. I think anyone would be very happy to have this in their collection. Let's check get a nice gloss to this comic. Falls back. We do have some tanning along the edges and browning, but still, I think falls right back. So that's certainly something there. It's not, not white like it should be, but still very, very clean. I've had, let's see, 3 Iron Man 1s in the last year. I still have one left. This has been the cleanest copy of the ones. I still have one picked up about a year and a half ago. I know it's a clean copy. It's got loose center pages, so that's the thing that's holding that comic back. I probably would have sold that thing a dozen times over if it didn't have that. So this is 7 comics. Here comes the next one. Ghost Rider, Ghost Riders in the sky. Who Ghost Riders in the sky? Ghost Rider number 1. Yes, this is one of the better copies I've seen of this. It's not without its flaws, but it certainly is a clean copy. As you can see, there's some, again, with the probably pressing would help that. There's, I don't know, maybe about 6. I think I counted maybe about 6 very minor spine ticks. But you do have a couple here. Do have a little bit of a spine break. Again, this has This has great gloss to it. And we'll see how this looks when it gets opened up. I think this is going to fall right back. And no, I am surprised it does not. There's ones that I think will, and there's others that don't, and really surprises me. But here's the back cover. See how white this cover is as opposed to the Iron Man that did not quite have the whiteness. But very sharp corners there. A nice book. Great book to have in a collection. Book that'd be really nice to have in a collection. I wouldn't mind having it in my collection. Guy asked me if I was going to keep any of these comics, and I told him, well, you really can't. You know, there might be some book comics every once in a while, but, you know, if you're going to stay in business, again, going to be in business for as long as I have, 37 years, you know, the Pulp Culture Superstore here in Toledo, that you can't keep everything for yourself. Believe me. There was a Green Lantern 1 from probably 30 odd years ago I wish I would have kept, an Amazing Spider-Man 6, Showcase 20. There's lots of comics that I wish I would have kept. You know, one of the many Amazing Fantasy 15s I wish I would have kept. But this is a great looking book, and again, we'll have photos up on the Facebook page, and you can find that Facebook page link in the description below. Also, a good time to bring up, if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notification, like, comment, and please share. You just never know when another collection like this is going to come in. Who knows, maybe an XMen 1 will come in soon. But enough of that. This is the direct support act. It's time for the main act. It's time for Iron Maiden. Now this is the comic that everybody came to see. Giant Size X-Men #1. See these every once in a while. Might be one coming in here. Who knows? There might be another one coming in here shortly. That might be even better condition than this here. But we'll look at this here. This is a pretty clean copy, but it's not without its flaws. It does have sharp corners. Great Gil Kane, Dave Cockrum cover. And that right there is, I don't know if we can get close up on it or not. That's where the photos will pay dividends. That you can zoom in as much as you want on the photo. But that there, that certainly is a flaw. Not many creases along the spine. There are a couple of creases there. We've got some color. Color breaks there. It probably could stand to be, pressed a little bit with that there. Doesn't sit flat. Now we'll see how this opens up. Now this one here, I'd say certainly does fall right back. I'm just pulling this open with a minimal ease. Falls right back. You can see the gloss on this here. Great color. Looking at the back cover. There's a little bit more. Got a crease up there, banged up corner. Got that crease there from the front to the back. That banged up corner from the front looks much worse here in the back. But the spine is tight The spine is unbroken, unlike the Silver Surfer. And look, you got Scott Bloom from Washington. They made my customer gardens grow as well as my bank account. Oh, look at you, Scott. Looks like that dude from Fast Times at Ridgemont High is selling scalper tickets. Last year I went to them, my customers. This year they came to me, Lois Pease of Maine. And then you got Tom Delaney. It wouldn't be spring if somebody in our family didn't sell American seeds. Well, you go, boy. All right, I bet you bought yourself a volleyball set or one of those swim sets. But if you do like these videos, as always, be sure, like I said, to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notification. Like, comment, and share. And this is, well, you know what time it is because you're watching this. This was being put up probably about 15 minutes after I filmed this. But thanks again for everybody for watching. And everybody have a great rest of your December 8th, your Thursday. And keep watching. Thank you.